Here's how to get started in NoodleTools. NoodleTools is a great platform for doing research. It allows you to set up an account, to create bibliographies, to do online note cards, and to share every aspect of your project with your teacher so she can help you along the way. You can find NoodleTools on your library homepage, or you can just go to noodletools.com. If you're going to set NoodleTools up from your home computer, you will need a username and password that you can get from your librarian. Just go to NoodleTools and create a personal ID the first time you're logging in. Say that you're a student or a library patron and select your school, your expected year of graduation, and put in your personal ID and password. We recommend that you use your school ID and password because if it gets lost, you'll have to reset things, and that takes time, and you'll need your librarian's help. So I'm going to put in my user ID and my password, retype my password, and then down here there is a place for you to put in some login retrieval options. You have no choice, so you just have to do it, but I can tell you that it isn't easy to retrieve your login if you lose it. However, just put in your initials and the last 4 digits of your phone number and then register. The next step is to create your project. Especially if you're doing this for a certain class, you'll want to right away set up your project and share it with your teacher. So create the new project and select which type of bibliographic style your teacher has assigned. For our 7th grade research project, we are using MLA Starter, so we're going to select that. And then put in the description or the title of your project. My project is on the internet being considered a human right. And then I create my project, and then it takes me right away to this project's dashboard. On this dashboard there are places for you to put in key components of your project, like your thesis statement. Note that you can also collaborate with other students, and you can also go right to your bibliography, your note cards, and you can access or link to your computer in Google Docs. Over here is a place for students to enter due dates and important steps for the project. And down here, when a student looks at their dashboard, they can see comments that the teacher has made. They can also see those comments directly linked to each of the components that the teacher is commenting on. You'll understand more about that later. But right away, it's a good idea, if you're ready, to enter your thesis statement. Not everybody is, but we've done a lot of pre-writing and consideration before we got started with this topic. So I'm ready to enter my thesis statement. So I'm going to put it in. I'm going to say that it is. I'll submit my thesis statement, and now I'm ready to share my project with my teacher's Dropbox. So I go to the Share Project page, and I am going to put in my name. I'm going to share my Google Docs paper, and now I've got to look for my teacher's assignment Dropbox. My teacher, I'll put in her name, and then I will go to the hour of class that I'm in, and I will share my project. It's going to take me to Google Apps because I'm going to need to log in there to give the Google Apps application permission to communicate with my NoodleTools account. So I will log into Google Apps, which we have all done. We've all used Google Apps, so we all know the username and password. And then I will sign in, and I will grant access. If this is the first time you're doing Google Apps, you're going to have to put in a code to authenticate that you are a human accessing the account and not a spam bot. So now I have shared my my bibliography, my note cards, and my paper with my teacher. I have set up my Google account, or my Noodle Tools account, and I am ready to get started on this project.